So today we are going to be playing what's probably the deadliest and the best of decontrol decks in Pauper. This is Dimir Faeries, and this version was built by Barff, who is probably the most successful Dimir Faerie pilot in the entire format. They have been doing really well with this deck, and what's really cool about this deck, it's extremely versatile. You can win most matchups if you play really well, and that's what makes it so appealing in my opinion. You have the Fairy package with the Spell Starter Sprite and the Fairy Seer, which works really well at countering the low CMC spells, CMC 1 and 2. This is just disgusting against a lot of decks. Then you play some of the Ninja package, like the Mono Blue version, but not a lot of ninjas. You can see 2 ninjas of the D powers and 1 Moon Circuit Hacker. Some decks play 3, but Bars plays just 2 ninjas of the D powers. We can see some Thorn of the Black Rose for the emblems and a ton of removal spells / counter magic. We can see some straight up just counter spells, which can be used to counter basically anything, great against the combo decks, the aggro decks, even the control decks if you time it well right. It's just a very good card in these decks. 3 cast downs and surprisingly 4 snuff outs. This is pretty risky because it does cost you a lot of life, and if the opponent's threats are black, like Refurbished Familiars or Packed Altars, this card can be very much useless in that matchup, but other than that, it's a very great card. They play 4 of the Augurs, which is a nice card. This one is really powerful. They play, I think, like 19 of the creatures, so it should be very consistent. And we also see some cantrips, 2 Brainstorms, 3 Preordains, those work really well with the Augurs as well. We see 2 Dispels here against some instant, maybe some bolts or removal spells, and 1 Murmuring Mystic. This can serve as a finisher. 1 Ambusher. I like this card especially against the burn decks. I think it's pretty underrated. It's a lovely card and very powerful. And 1 Suffocating Fumes. Great against the elves, the red rallies, and the fairies as well. The mana base, 1 Bohuka book, 4 aquifers, some islands, 1 seeding landscape, and 1 swamp. We see 18 lands plus 4 Lorians for a total of very healthy 22 in the mana base, which is pretty sweet. The sideboard, I changed just a little bit. I'm playing 4 Annuls, 4 Blue Blasts, 2 Extract Deconfessions, 1 more Ambusher against burn, 1 Gang Shinobi. This card is actually really nice in these very long games, and 1 more Fumes. I think they played like 2 more Hydroblasts and 1 Arms of Hadar. I've added 1 Annul, 1 Fumes, and they did play 2 Nihilist Spellbomb, so I did keep that. I think that's just enough with the counterspell to deal with the spy decks. What's interesting about this deck is the fact that it's slowly rising to tier 1. It has been a very versatile deck for a long time, and people have played it in the competitive space sometimes, but not always. But we can see it rising very sharply here, and it's becoming one of the best decks if you want to play the control archetype, and I think it's really sweet. We are going to try it today and see how deadly it really is. I will see you in the games. And if YouTube is not enough for you and you are looking for some more spicy lists or Pauper guides or working with me personally, there is now a Patreon for that, link below, and let's jump right to the games. So Lucky Oscar will be the opponent, and hand is, I would say, very nice. I like this one, let's keep. Fairy, okay, Fairy Miscreant. Guess we will use a Fairy Seer. Oh, Spell Starter Sprite, it's kinda good. Don't need this island. Well, maybe we do. I actually kinda like that island, not gonna lie. We will top that island, and on top of that we will just use the Sprite. They go another Miscreant, reasonable. Do you attack though? You do? They maybe think we are fairies, like actual fairies. I will just swamp. We could try to snuff out, but I don't think it's that great. If they have this spell, we can spell stutter it. I guess it's not that bad. You know, I'll do it. I'll snuff out the Miscreant. If you wanna like dispel or something, that's fine by me. It works. Okay, cool. In that case, we could either Sprite, but then we get Sprited back, so we will, I think, Augur of Bolas, trying to find some removal like Snuff Out or whatnot. They'll Gale Blade, find a counter spell, that's sweet. They can flip a Ninja here, which is very nice for them. Definitely think that will happen. No, it won't, okay. Play a land. Let's play a Fairies here first. If you wanna Sprite it, I will Sprite on my own. It will Sprite it, okay. Wait, no, I can't Sprite on my own. What am I doing? Yeah, that doesn't quite work, does it? Okay. Sad timing. I thought we had a fairy. The Augur isn't a fairy, so it doesn't work. Sad times. In that case, I can't do much here. We have a Spell Stutter Sprite if they want to flash in a Gale Blade or something. They do, maybe. Okay, we will Spell Stutter the Gale Blade. This is not bad at all. They go Strix. Okay, so they probably have a Ninja. Or maybe not, I don't know, right? If they have a Ninja, it's good. I hope they don't. They do. Ah, sucks actually. Augur of Bolas. Okay, so we know they have a spell stutter. I could bring back the Augur of Bolas to further block the ninja. I kind of like that. And then, yeah, I like it. I will attack only with the Augur here. They have no fairies. I'll big ninja. We'll draw. Is this gonna be a land? It is. This is good. So they don't have enough to Bolas the sprite. So I guess we can go for it. Nice. This is good. And we don't find anything though. That's not usually the case, but I guess we got rid of 3 lands, which is something. Well, off on mind. Very good for them. Very, very good for them. I kind of love the Galeblade and Fairies. Think it's really powerful. They go Strix. What are you tapping? The Augur? Okay. So do you have a Humbling Elder as well? By that logic. They probably have a Humbling Elder. Okay, well, if you have it, you have it. They have everything then. If they have the Elder, they don't. They just want to trade out the Ninja. That's kind of weird. Okay, we do find Lorien revealed. I think I don't mind attacking first with both. They have a counterspell. They'll chump. That's nice for us. I will actually just Augur of Bolas. Counterspell. I think we'll counter the counterspell. I did it wrong. I should have used Lorien first, right? But it's reasonable. We find another counterspell. I definitely did this not the ideal way. I should have cycled Lorien first. But then again, if we find land number 5, we can hardcast the Lorien. So it depends which route we want to take here. We are at 10 though. It's pretty scary. They hardcast off on mind. They go Faeries here. Scry 2. Let's see how they scry. 2 top 0 bottom. Ooh, that's nice. Looks like they will push some damage in. Could be a ninja too, for all we know. Nope. Okay. Find a spell stutter sprite. Okay. I think I'll cycle the reveal this turn. Should have done the last turn, but I think it's reasonable. We have a counterspell and a sprite. I think we have to push in back some damage though. We can't block anyway, so there is no reason, right, to do anything else. You're not chumping. You're trying to kill me. Okay. We draw. Use the ability. Find an island. So they have a bite. They have or had a spell stutter in hand. I'm not sure if they still do. I don't think they do, to be honest. I want to catch something with a sprite. I don't think I will. I'll flash it in then. Okay. Find an Augur. That's sweet. I'll try to go for an Augur first. What do we want? What do we want? We have only one swamp. I'm not really sure. Cast down is real good. Cast down probably needs to be the thing. We have to attack, but we can leave the sprite back though, which is good. So maybe we don't die so easily. They'll Brine Barrow. I'll counterspell that. They will sprite it. I will counterspell that. I want to use the ability. Island. Okay, reasonable. They found a Harriostrix. Tap a permanent. Tap this guy. Slowly dying here. Okay. Ooh. It's gonna be close. I think we lost. Unless you find something crazy like suffocating fumes. I don't really know. Come on, something good. It's GG, right? It's GG. Okay, concede. So what do we want? We don't have much. We have one more fumes. I think that's the play. Thorn is horrible in this matchup. Bring in the fumes. I think bring in the gang and bring in the ambusher. I think ninjutsu is especially great against them. One big ninja can go probably. It's not that great. Let's just go. They don't have much in the sideboard against us, I think, which is good. Definitely helpful. I'll open the window. Okay, so now we go first. We have fumes. I like this. Let's keep. I think I'll start with an island and a preordain. Ambusher, Lorien revealed. Lorien is a land, so I will bottom the ambusher, top the Lorien. And then we can pair it with Brainstorm. We wanna hit some crazy suffocating fumes if possible. Scry 2. They one top, one bottom. Okay. Find a swamp. I actually prefer this quite a bit because we can Lorien and Brainstorm at the same time. We can also cast down. And we can straight up cast this down, so we actually slow them down by even more. I like it. I think I'll... Well, I think I want to snuff this out actually, because I want to Brainstorm plus Lorien their end step. I could do it now, but yeah, I think I could do it now actually, right? Because we want to avoid counter magic. This is good. Wow. So we want to shuffle back things we don't need. Problem is we kinda want everything, right? Which I don't know if it's a problem or a good thing, but I guess we can get rid of one Faeries here. So I guess Faeries here Aquifer. Yeah, I think Faeries here Aquifer. They can just say go. We will Lorien their end step. Okay. Pretty weird. I didn't expect the draw to be this great, right? But all of those cards are real important. By the way, deck is kinda hard to pilot for me at times. Seems, you know, like the usual control deck with counter spells, which is not super easy to play at times. Fairy Miscreant, they have another one. End step, I'll definitely cycle Lorien there. We'll bring out the island. Spell Stutter Sprite is real good. They could have a Gale Blade. So I think I'll just Faeries here. If they want to flash in something, I will Sprite it. Scry 2. Wow, Dispel Snuff Out. Both are great, but can we be on only 3 lands is the question. Wow though, those are really good. I want to top them both, I think. We can literally go for the snuff out if we play the augur. I think I'll play the augur then, and I will pick up the snuff out. I will. You have a 4-spike? Jeez, I hate 4-spike players. Okay. Oh, that's annoying. Now we're in a bad position. But we can block the miscreant. If they have an intruder, they have an intruder, I guess. They go Strix. Oh, it's even better. Okay. So if they have a small ninja, we may just fumes, to be honest. But yep, exactly what they need. They have, of course. We can also cast down, though. It depends if they find a land. If they don't. Sweet, then. Anything we want to do? I don't think so, actually. I'll just say go. We have a sprite plus dispel for anything they do. Lolly, what's up, man? Yo, Lolly, what's up? They'll bind the monster. I'll pass that. I pass on that. I'll spell stutter. Do you want to, like, counterspell, maybe? Nope. Okay, great. Yield to all. They have a miscreant. That's fair. Guess we can fumes. They have another miscreant. Well, the fumes are gonna be juicy then, aren't they? Okay. Snuff out. I'll fumes. There are 3 cards. This is a low resource game again. We have a snuff out, cast down, dispel. All really good cards. They go Seer. Reasonable. Guess we can cast down the Seer. I mean, I just want to push damage with those 2 guys. I don't mind the land, but I definitely want some help as far as card draw goes, or cantrips at least, right? Fairy Seer. Interesting. Okay, let me attack first. I don't really mind. We will Fairy Seer. They have a spell stutter sprite. Okay. I'll try to do something here. Probably cast down the spell stutter, snuff out the Fairy Seer. And no fairies here, so this will get through. Find a spell stutter and the island. Bottom the island, top the spell stutter. So spell stutter dispel will be the next play. And we are basically mono blue fairies now, with a swamp on the board though. Find a spell stutter. If they brine burrow, we can straight up spell stutter that, and we will say go. That deck was great. You did enjoy it, huh? That's nice. What was the yesterday's deck, right? I think I have like Alzheimer. I don't remember what I played yesterday. Oh, the Orzhov Blade from Danny Grounds. That was sick. Yeah, that was really awesome actually. Do we change anything? I don't think so. I think we'll just submit. The game against fairies is surprisingly difficult. Yeah, that Orzhov Blade deck really surprised me actually. I have a brainstorm. I have a decent amount of lands. There is no interaction. I'll mulligan. I don't like this end. Wow. This one's bad too. I'll mulligan to 5. Oh, this one's better. Let's keep. Let's get rid of Lorien Island. They move to 6. Okay, they probably have 1 drop. Yep. We can't deal with that per se. Find a snuff out. Never mind, we can. Definitely want to snuff that out. I usually hate waiting until their turn, and the reason for that is they have so many 1 mana cards that just disrupt us. Okay, they don't have much here. It's pretty good. We do have an island, so we can just cast down whatever they do. Flash and Galeblade. Do you think they have 4-spike? Have a big ninja, please. That would be awesome. They have a small one. It's pretty sad. Do you think they have a 4-spike? I'll try to cast it down. Probably have a dispel, right, or something. Yep. Oh, they flash in the Galeblade. That's nice. Wait, this is good. This is good. Kind of brainstorm. Hold on. Guess we can brainstorm and then we can... Ooh. Wow. Well, I want all of these. That's for sure. We can cast down Bolas. Find the cast down with the Bolas. Right. Could roll the cast down. They don't seem to have a 3rd land. So if it's just a Galeblade, I'm happy about it. But I think I'll straight up Augur because it can be counterspelled. And we know we have a cast down there. Ooh, Fumes is better even. Somehow. I'm not sure that was possible. I like the... Okay, this is kinda good. I like Preordain. Hoping for new colored fairies with Lorwyn. Same here. I'm looking forward what are they going to do. Although I will say fairies are already quite strong in Pauper. So I wish they aren't going to do something crazy. They have another ninja. Big one too. Okay. Reasonable. They haven't had 1 mana interaction. 4-spike doesn't work if he casts down. So feeling pretty good about this. Fine, I have a ninja here of our own. This is kind of bad though. I will cast this down. Beautiful. Guess we will attack. We can't ninja anyway, no matter what we do, even if he preordain. Would love to find a land with the ordain, maybe some more action. They will Galeblade, that's fine. I mean, doesn't do much. Ambusher Bolas. I like Bolas, I always do. I think both of these cards are great. Not gonna lie, I like all of these. But the problem are lands. We already have enough interaction. This is life gain, which is quite rare. I think I'll bottom the Bolas, I'll top the Ambusher. I think that's reasonable, and we'll draw the Ambusher. We have Fumes if they go all in, we have Ninja if they don't, and we have a second Ninja if we feel like we are low on life, so we have choices. I wanted to find a land, didn't find it, sadly. But those are good cards in the matchup. We have another Ninja. Don't go crazy, bro. They have crazy amount of ninjas. Ninjutsu, alright. Lucky Oscar is getting lucky. Galeblade, okay. Anything else? Oh, off on mine. They are playing into it. They are playing into the fumes. Snuff out. So what's the play? I need lens. That's what I need. But I don't mind using the fumes now. They have a force spike. Of course they do. Okay, so it worked. They tapped one, but didn't do anything. I'm curious. I'll attack for one. Definitely would love some lens. They go Harrier Strix, tapping the Ogre anyway. Luca Comics event here in Italy. I have no idea. What is it? Faeries. Okay, we could try Faeries. Preparing a land that we can draw with a ninja maybe. They'll try to spell stutter sprite. I think that's a snuff out angle. Dispel? Jesus Christ, man. Okay, buddy. I think I'll have to flip the ambusher then. Getting real low on life there. Then we have to hope for the Ogre to find something, or at least find land. That would be like awesome, but they double attack. Do they have more ninjas? They've drawn like 39 ninjas this game. It's kind of crazy. Nope. Okay, reasonable. End step. Island is really good. We will attack first. Problem is they can Ogre. They can counter the Ogre, you know, which is kind of nasty. But we are gaining life back. That's sweet. Let's try an Ogre. If you have another sprite, I'm not gonna be happy. Okay, counter spell. It's the better version, I guess. Let's say go. I guess we are forced to ninja soon. We go to combat. Hit us for 2. I mean, we are have a ninja. Christ, man. They have a big one too. Yeah, we are still dying slowly but surely. They have the spell stutter off on mind. Yeah, I think we're losing this. I don't know. I don't even know what I did wrong is my point. Like 3 days event in Luca. It's huge. Stands about games, comics, TV series. That sounds interesting. Are there a lot of people at that point of time? I think it has to be full, right? So Stranger Things this time. Okay, sounds sick actually. So they have no mana, which is great. Question is, do we trade life or do we want cards? I don't really know. Aquifer doesn't quite do it, right? I want cards. I don't care about real life. You need to get back to this game. We also can hardcast the ninja though, if that does something. Nah, I think we have to just ninja to this. Need some help. Moonstruck Attacker. Because that's a hard cast. It can block the D-Powers guy, so that's good. You can hardcast the Ambusher too. Lucky Oscar could be a cheater. Oh, no way. So lucky every time we meet him. Oh, yeah. Nah, they're doing well. Yeah, of course, they top deck the Harrier Strix. They're doing a great job here. Yeah, swing with everything. Oh, they flip another ninja. They've drawn a lot of ninjas this game, that's for sure. We go down to 4, they draw 2. So there's no way we are going to win this game anymore. They can just double block and we lose. Dispel. Let's see what they do with the attacks. They will probably double block and win on the backswing, right? Yep, let's concede. This game was a disaster. Alright, we go second against Lolly95, who is usually on a cool brew. So we will see what can we do here. They moved to 6 already. I hope their streak of the unlucky mulligans won't continue. I wouldn't wish that upon them. They go Colony Garden. Ooh, okay. Okay. Create a plant. Find Aquifer. Definitely want a pretty fast start. I'll go Faeries here. Island, Preordain. Actually a double bottom, I would say. This is not what I want. Oh, the Earthbending lesson is for 4 and just Earthbend 4, which means you create a 4/4 from your land. I mean, could be decent. That's a mountain. Wow, they bolt my Faeries here. Damn. What is this deck? Is this tokens? And what is this beautiful mountain that I want in my collection? It's kind of crazy. So we either Ogre or wait for a spell stutter or play the Aquifer. I think I'll Ogre. I'll take the hit next turn maybe and play the Aquifer. See what we get. Counterspell, please come here. It's tokens. It's kind of sick actually. Dispel. Let's play Aquifer pass because this could be a Chrysalis turn. Never mind, it's not. Bolt. I'll try to sprite it. If you have another bolt, it's fine. I could Dispel too, but okay, works. Tap the Garden. This could be the 2/2 that makes a token. Oh, probably a Convoke thing then. If they tap the plant token, it would be a Sprout Swarm. Which Sprout Swarm is something we definitely want to counter. It's kind of a win condition. Nothing. Okay. Another Aquifer. You know what? Let me play the Aquifer. Nothing they have has reach, so we can just attack with a spell stutter sprite. Say go. 2 mana for... Let's see what it is. Sprout Swarm. Let me dispel. Definitely one of the win cons. Although it doesn't seem like they were buying it back. I could be wrong, but I don't think they had enough mana for that. We have a counterspell / cast down. If they have a Chrysalis, that's probably their best draw, but we can deal with that decently easily. They have it, it looks like. No, Sprout Swarm with buyback. So the first thing was a bait. That is a counterspell all over again. Ambusher. We'll attack with both. Wait, I will cast down the Gatekeeper. I want to flip the Ogre, that's why. I want to flip the Ogre, that's why we are gonna do this. We're gonna get some life back. I don't have a counter spell now, but I didn't have it anyway, I guess. You can cast down if they slam a creature. They under the Gatekeeper. Okay, it's only for one turn, so I wonder what are they gonna combine that with. Glimpse. Yup, it's really nice. Okay, they found some very good cards, but they don't have enough to play them though. They will hit us for 2. Okay, they stack the triggers right. I definitely wouldn't if I play this deck. I would swap that the guy would exile first and then I would create the tokens. Double Augur, how sweet is that? Okay. I guess we can Augur before we do anything. We can find like Preordain into Ninja and then we will flip the spell stutter. Yep, let's take the Preordain and let's see if we find the Ninja exactly like we said we're gonna do. It would be cool if we did. Nope, it's a Brainstorm though. I didn't want to land, but I will keep the Brainstorm on top, and the reason for that is... Oh, the reason for that is we will draw it, okay. Did we play land this turn? We didn't. Well, let me attack with everything. And I will go for a pretty risky play here. I will Brainstorm, hope to hit a land, then Augur. If we do, and we will guarantee a hit. They block with a plant, okay. I'm hoping for a land with the Brainstorm. Well, it's a land if you ask me, but we will snuff out an Augur. We can find that with the Augur. We will Bohukabok them, but still no interaction at instant speed from us. Next turn we draw Augur, which can find a snuff out. If I did it right, they go Essence Warden, that's right. This deck plays Essence Warden as well. They go Swarmkeeper, it's definitely a cast down target, the Swarmkeeper here. Could get decently huge over time. Find the Augur. Let's play the Augur. Let's actually tap the Bog. Okay, my plan is not to cast down the... Ooh, double snuff out. Alright. I want to kill the Swarmkeeper, so I'll attack. I don't mind them getting a little bit of life. They double block. Ooh, that's... They're not gonna like that. We'll snuff out the Swarmkeeper. Okay, that was a blowout, and we will Augur. Nothing. Sometimes that just happens, any other. And we will hold the cast down. Impact Tremors. Alright. We should have this game, but guess we'll see. Another Augur, that's really sweet. Let's play the Augur. Brainstorm, snuff out. Let's take Brainstorm. Let's do that before combat if we find a Ninja. We do not. But we can shuffle away the land, or we can actually draw it. We can also scry it away. A lot of things to do here. Let's go Lorien Island. Let's attack with everything. Where is the 5th Augur, they said. That's funny. Yeah, I drew all 4, and I feel like the guy before we played against a guy who drew 4 refurbs in their top 13 as Giant Wildfire. That was fun. Do we need this land? I don't really know. Let's bottom this land. Let's stop the Lorien though. It's very lovely. We are holding a cast down for whatever they play. They don't play anything. I'll cast down to spawn. I don't care. Ooh, Chrysalis probably actually. Or it could be Sprout Swarm. It's a Sprout Swarm. Alright then. They've got the engine going. I'll cast down the Saproling token, I think. I want to push in damage while we can. We will go for the Lorien hardcast. Land and Ninja would be awesome, or a small Ninja in general would be great. Swamp. Not necessarily what I wanted, but I'll take it. We win the first game. Okay. Wow. So Annuls is an interesting option. It's almost good because we can counter the Impact Tremors, but Blue Blast generally is just a better card, right? They play some bolts, so I guess we can keep into the spells. The Blue Blast seem good, Suffocating Fumes are kinda good, I actually like them. Snuff Out seems good, just generally the deck is good, man. 1 Ninja of the Depowers, 1 more Blast. Get rid of 1 Dispel, because the bolts can be countered by the Blast anyway. Suffocating Fumes is almost real nice. And the Spell Bomb could be also decent-ish, but I'll try it just like that. They'll probably bring in some Red Blasts on their own. I'm not sure if they play them, but if they do, we definitely want to be ready for them. Mulligan to 6 or keep D7? I would say keep D7. It's pretty good. They have a bog for the Unearthed guy. They go Bristling Backwoods. I think we'll take it slow. It's probably just Aquifer. Next turn could be Fairy Seer plus cycle a Lorien. They go Plant Token. Many partings. Alright. The deck they're playing is actually good. We've played it too and we were very happy about the result. Let's go Fairy Seer. Lands. Well, there is a play where we keep all the lands and go turn into Lorien. I'll bottom this. I actually want the island. I think it's decent. We have enough removal and interaction already. Oh, I skipped a turn. I didn't play a land. What a mistake, man. Oh my god. So we are 1 land behind, even though I had 3 of them. I'm not sure why. I think this may cost us the game then. They go Impact Tremors. Yep, we could counterspell that already. They go Festivities. Okay. Okay, we will try to win this on hardcore mode then. We will Island and say go. Bane of our existence would be a Chrysalis, though it's still not the end of the world. They will go for a Swarm Keeper, which we will probably just counterspell. I don't like that. We still have a cast down though. Many partings. Aight. And nothing. Okay. And a Moon Circuit Hacker, that's quite cool. Do we hardcast the Moon Circuit Hacker? Or do we could wait for cast down, slam the Thorn. I kinda like that a little bit more. I think we'll swamp here. So the plan is wait for them to play only 1 creature. When they do, okay, here's a Warden. Alright. Looks like they have more than 1 creatures. Okay, I guess we are... It's kinda bad actually. I can't slam the Thorn this time. I will cast down the Keeper. Bohukabok, I think, is the play here. Aquifer. Let's do the thing where we bog them. I wanna hardcast the Moon Circuit Hacker, preparing for a Thorn of the Black Rose next turn if they have no creatures. So I will straight up cast this. He'll gain 1. Think, yeah, if I didn't miss the land, it would be even better now, but ooh, it's a Chrysalis, isn't it? Yeah, okay. How nasty. Do we pray for no Bolt? Oh, this is so much damage though. Holy moly. If they attack, we trade. Oh, we trade. I mean, no question asked. I mean, we could just slam the Thorn. If they have a Bolt, we concede, but Fumes are okay. We could also Lorien. Do we play the safe route and just Lorien then? If they have a Bolt, we lose. Do you think they would Bolt the Hacker if they had it? I'm not really sure. Something is telling me playing the Thorn isn't right. I'll just go Lorien. Blue Blast. We could be dead too. Mystic is nice though. That's a good preparation for the Lorien. They have another one. Oh my god, yeah, that's really nasty actually. Will you sacrifice your stuff though? Is my question. Guess maybe I should have Thorn or the Black Rose. I'm not sure. Yeah, so they have lethal, looks like. Has to be a Mystic, but we are still not out of it, which is pretty scary, not gonna lie. Landscape or Aquifer? Well, just like that. Have to Blue Blast the Tremors. I found a Rumble. Okay. Gatekeeper. Ooh, damn. Oh, they will create a token which deals the damage. Okay. Alright. Sacrificing some Eldrazi guys. Gatekeeper. Do we blast that? They will just... Yeah, let me just concede and go to the next game. I think the land kinda decided this game though, I will be honest. Sprites are cool-ish, but I think I want some Extract Deconfessions to be real. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay. I want 1 Extract Deconfession for the Chrysalis, although we don't have a positive trade for the Chrysalis, of course, because, well, it creates 2 more bodies. We go first now. Some good hand here, actually. Let's keep this one. It's a very good hand. The Blast is nice. The Preordained can help us find some non-lands, because we basically have a lot of lands. I will just chill, although I don't think they will play a red spell on turn 1, so I think if you want to Preordain, the best is to do so now. Turn Fairy Seer. Bottom turn, I have one already. Top the Seer, I like that, actually. They go They played a Gruul Turf and return it back to their hand, and they said, oops. Oh, they misclicked. Okay, I see. Oh, they thought it was a different land. That makes a lot of sense. We did find this, so we can go for the Fairy Seer. We did find an untapped island. Blue Blast and the land. Wow. I don't want this land, but I do love the Blast. Sadly, I don't want to shuffle that away. Okay, they do play Mountain now. I would cycle the Revealed. I definitely need a Blue Blast though, so give me that. We will cycle Revealed now. Bring in the Aquifer, I think. Play the Aquifer. We will say go, and we will hold the Blue Blast. We can also cycle the Revealed now, actually, for real. We can just slam the Thorn and maybe win the game from there. That's also an option. They end the Festivities. This creature is somewhat important to me. I will counter it. That means we are not playing the Thorn though. Maybe the correct play was to let it go and Thorn. If we find that untapped source is sick, but okay, chill. Let's chill then. Let's attack for 1. Let me just... let me Augur first, because we have no black 1-drop, so this doesn't matter. Another counterspell or a land. Love a counterspell. Any order. We didn't play a land, so we will cycle this thing, hold up a Blue Blast, preparing for a Rose. Could have gone for the Aquifer, actually, but holding the Blue Blast seems to be quite important here, especially in the 3-drop section. That looks like a red 3-drop, possibly. They will cast into the Fire. I'll just Blue Blast that, it's fine. Although I wouldn't need to, but I just want to have a free reign with a Black Rose. They could go many partings as well if they want. Nope. Okay, Snuff out. And that should mark the end of the game, not gonna lie. Because the Thorn is just too much in these matchups. We draw. find a land for next turn, and then we have counter spells and removal, just protecting the emblem. They go Chrysalis, which is quite good. Okay, I think we are casting that down and holding up a counter spell and a snuff out. We will attack probably with everything. I don't think there's a haster. I hope so at least. Okay, we are saying go. I will yield to the emblem as well, and if we can keep the monarch for a couple more turns, we should be fine, absolutely fine. Find a block, that's nice. Go Nest Invader, surprising. Could have counterspelled, but I think I'll just snuff out Rumble. I'll counter the Rumble. Ooh, play Gatekeeper, cool. Can snap that out and bog, but then they have one creature. We can do this on our turn, so let's wait what we draw. Cast down is sweet. Let me snuff out the Gatekeeper. This is actually very nasty though. We are drawing too well here. Let's cast down this Invader, and we will bog. Timely bog as well, getting a lot of value on the Gatekeeper. We will attack with everything, hold up a counter spell. We drew draw. Let's see what we draw. Fumes, can't cast them, but are good. Can be cycled if nothing else. We'll cast again. I honestly don't even mind, I'll just let this go. Do we just cycle the fumes? Is that what we do here? I think so. Island, okay, not exactly what we need, but we don't mind. Let's preordain, let's find some great things in our deck, maybe ninjas or some. Ooh yeah, stop the ogre, stop the hacker. Should mark the end of this game. This is very good. We will double attack, flip the ogre, draw the ogre with the ninja. We have 2 ogres in hand. This is sweet. We will just ninjutsu this guy back, hit him for 3, draw 1. Okay, sweet. I won't be greedy. I think I'll just play 1 bolus, hold up a counterspell, probably. Preordain. Okay, we can preordain, hold up a counterspell, do any order. Preordain, find some more ninjas or win conditions or whatnot. Removal is fine too. Snuff out counterspell, damn. Okay, give me the counterspell. And snuff out is next. We draw. Here's a snuff out. Crazy, crazy. Just complete lockdown. They go impact tremors. I think we actually allow that. We have no problem with this. And we win 2-1 against Gruul tokens. Alright everybody, we are back with the conclusion. And this deck is definitely a very good control deck. I thought it was very fun to play, although it's obviously hard to pilot. I think it doesn't have as many great matchups as I thought, and I was a little bit disappointed with the deck, but maybe that's because I just can't play it properly yet. It feels like the 1-for-1s are okay, but since you are not playing the offerings and the insights, you usually go 1-for-1 in cards. Your biggest source of card draw is usually the Ogre or the Lorien, and like occasionally the ninjas, which I don't think is the best. Yes, you can stick an emblem, but that's a little too inconsistent, especially against these faster decks. So I generally just prefer the versions that play the sacrifice artifact package with the offering, the wellsprings and whatnot, maybe even some lambasses, and not this one. It can definitely shine, but in a very aggressive meta with a lot of bolts, even the sprites feel clunky sometimes, although Sprite is obviously one of the best cards in Pauper. It's extremely powerful. I still do think this deck is quite good, and it has definitely some skill ceiling that I have not reached yet. That is the reason why Barff and many others are doing so well with this deck. So I would definitely recommend it. It's quite a challenge to learn it and play it properly, but if that's something you want to endure, I would recommend this deck. It's definitely very powerful, and there is a reason it's rising in popularity lately. So with that being said, let me know what you think about the Dimir Faeries yourself, and if you play them, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Have a great day and bye.